Enough is enough, guys. Enough is enough. I have been struggling, and I'm so glad for the struggle because it made me realize that I am lacking a lot right now and I need to get it together. So what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Naughty Spider channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment on this video to support the Crochet Homegirl. But today is going to be a little bit different, guys. Today we are going to be talking about these books. So this is The Artist's Way, a spiritual path to higher creativity. Okay, this is basically a book, a course in discovering and recovering your creative self. So this is one book, right? The other one is The Artist's Way Morning Pages. So here it is. So the Morning Pages journal is basically a way it's paired up with this book. So the Morning Pages is basically something, honestly, I don't know much about it. I just shout out Dochi. I saw her series of talking about these books. I didn't see the entire series, but I saw her do a few videos on it, and it inspired me to buy this book. Honestly, shout out to her. She inspired me to buy this book. And now I want to create my own experience with this book. You know what I'm saying? I want to document it for my crochet artists or any other artists that are struggling. Hey, shout out my Kuromi though. It looks a little too bright though, but whatever. Anyways, guys, so the Morning Pages journal is basically, I need to write on this every morning at the start of my day. Okay, at the beginning of my day, before I drink my coffee, before I get on TikTok and start scrolling, girl, before I get on YouTube, before I go on my gym workout sesh, before I talk to people, I need to write on my morning pages every single morning at the start of my day. Now, I read the beginning part of the books, you know what I'm saying? I read the beginning, but I never followed through with it because I suck at making a consistent schedule. Yes, I film every day. Yes, I crochet every day, girl. I'm crocheting right now. I'm crocheting a pride outfit right now. I have my little bra, the little top part, the skirt part. Girl, I'm crocheting. But I've been struggling a lot mentally. Like, I've been struggling a lot, guys, and I need some guidance. Yes, sometimes I forget to pray, and that is my fault. I need to start praying more. This needs to be a ritual. Me praying, I always tend to thank God for everything that He has done, but I do not pray enough. I do for a bit, but then I forget because I think I got it all together. I think I'm better. Not better, but I think I don't need it. But no, I do need it, because then I end up like this, very sad, very empty, very discouraged, negative. So I need to plan out a set schedule, guys, and I just need to follow through with it. That's just what it is. And I'm thinking of maybe working during like graveyard shift, like a graveyard shift. Shout out Nessa. She's the one that gave me this idea. But girl, I don't know how to feel about it. I kind of like my mornings. I'm a morning person. I'm a morning bird. How is it? An early bird. I like my mornings. So it's kind of like a sacrifice that I gotta give up, but I do kind of want to give it a try. But for right now, we're gonna have to set a freaking schedule and stay consistent, stick to it, and stay, and not fail at it. I mean, it's okay to fail. I'm all about failing. I have to, because then I'm gonna be afraid to try new things out, because I'm afraid of failing. No, we're not scared of failing. We're friends with failing. Little coffee break, girl. Okay, guys, so today we're gonna plan out our quarter calendar, which is I'm gonna plan out things I want to get done, goals I want to achieve for the next 3 months, including this month, June. I need to fix my calendar. I have not touched my calendar since March. We're in June, girl. April, May. I've been 2 months slacking, guys. I have not made my quarterly calendar. I stopped that. I stopped writing on my calendar. I just been kind of like going with the flow. And sometimes, it helps to just, for me in my life, it helps to just go with the flow. So sometimes, you know what I mean? I don't know why. But then I lose focus. I get discouraged because I don't have a foundation, and the foundation that I need is sticking to the script, my calendar, my quarterly calendar, every morning, journaling. I remember when I was young, guys, I used to journal all the time, and I feel like that helped me out a lot with all the trauma that I went through as a youngin'. But I stopped journaling because my brother read my freaking journal at one point, and I just said, F this. I still have that journal. The one he read. I still have it with me. I carry it with me because I told myself one day when I grow older, I want to write a book about my life. 1, 2, I want to go back to that journal and see everything. I just want to see that little me and how much I've improved to this older me, this evolved spider. So yeah, but yeah, we gotta journal, girl. We gotta stick to a plan. We gotta be structured. We gotta be organized. And I want to take you guys with me. So I'm gonna do a little series of this. And also I have new plans, guys. I'm gonna do a little series of tutorials, of crochet tutorials. I've been hearing a lot of people teach me, where are the tutorials? You should make tutorials. You should make patterns. Patterns is another thing I want to work on for the crochet side of my business, which we will, girl. We're gonna get into it today. I'm gonna record my first tutorial, and we're gonna get on the live. We're still sticking to the live, the TikTok live, but we're gonna work on that, which I should write it down because it's in my thoughts, but I gotta write it down or else I forget. But we're gonna buy that equipment until next week, girl, because we had a lot of bills to pay this week. We're not about to pay more bills. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So I'm gonna read, and once I finish reading, I'm gonna come back to you guys and I'm gonna give you guys an overall review of what I read, a summary of what I read and what we learned, in order to take that with us to become a better artist. Remember, it's a course in discovering and recovering your creative self. Like I said, I lost touch. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still getting on the live, but I just feel like I'm losing a little bit of passion right now because I'm so focused on growth. And I feel like I should focus on growth, but I need guidance. I feel like I don't have any guidance, and I need guidance. I try to do things by myself. I need to pray more again. So I need God, and I also need like a course book. I feel like God, I know God told me to get this. I know God wants me to read and get more organized with my business, with my artistry. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna read this, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give you guys a little summary. So let me go use the restroom though. Hold up. So I'm not done with this chapter, but it's pretty much like the introduction, the basic tools. So, which explains, like, it's basically giving me my tools of what I'm going to expect through this experience of this course. I'm not done reading the entire chapter, guys, but from just to track down, because I tend to forget things. It's basically telling me what to expect. So it says that in the beginning of the course, the very beginning of the course, we're gonna feel some giddiness. How do you say that? No. How does she spell that? Hold up, guys. Giddiness. Why does it say that? Okay, so I searched up what giddiness means, but Google's saying dizziness. Like, girl, I did not say dizziness. She said we're gonna feel defiance and giddiness in the beginning of the first few weeks. Okay, so open resistance, bold disobedience. So that's what she's saying in the beginning, that we're gonna feel very like resistant from what we're learning, from what we're experiencing. And giddiness. I tried searching up what giddiness means. Girl, Google's not helping. It said dizziness. What? Okay. So we're gonna feel bold disobedience, resistance. In the midsection of the course, we're gonna start to feel frustrated. After that, anger. We're gonna experience anger, frustration. After that, we're gonna experience grief. And then we're gonna experience some intense defensive skepticism. And at that point, many creators tend to do a U-turn, she said. She calls it a creative U-turn, which means they don't want to keep going. A lot of the creators that read this will want to stop reading and they don't want to continue going. They get frustrated. They want to just stop and go back to their own lifestyle of how they were thinking before they read the book. Okay? Because again, this is supposed to basically help us take accountability or face the issues that we're trying to resist. And she says it in here too, that the things that you try to resist are the things that you need the most. So like, for example, someone's telling you the truth and you're getting mad, you don't want to hear it. Those are things that you probably need to hear and you need to learn from. So whenever you feel like you need to resist something, it's probably because you really need it. And us as humans, we don't want to. We tend to resist from it. So she said during that time, after the grief, after the anger that we experienced, that we're going to probably want to stop what we're doing, learning, and just go back to our normal lives and not continue the course. Okay. Recommitment to the process next triggers the free fall of a major ego surrender. Girl. Okay. We're getting somewhere there. So it's going to be a lot of it's gonna be like a roller coaster. I'm here for it. I know at the moment when I'm feeling those feelings, I'm probably gonna want to quit, but I'm not. I hate quitting. Like, you know, when I was young, I quit on my dreams, and now that I'm older, I said I'm not doing that ever again. So okay. Following this, the final phase of the course is characterized by a new sense of self marked by increased autonomy, resilience, expectancy, and excitement, as well as by the capacity to make and execute concrete creative plans. If this sounds like a lot of emotional turmoil, I don't know how to say that. When we engage in creativity recovery, we enter into a withdrawal process from life as we know it. Withdrawal is another way of saying detachment or non-attachment, which is emblematic of consistent work with any meditation practice. Okay, so this is basically gonna help us detach from our emotions and just stick to the plan, stick to that creative plan, because that's how I feel. Like, my emotions have been getting too much in the way right now, to the point that I'm too emotional. I'm not thinking creatively, I'm thinking emotionally. You know what I'm saying? When I get on the live stream, I'm not thinking of creativity, happiness. I'm thinking of emotional. And any little thing low-key triggers me. It's such a journey. Also, you know, with my videos, I just feel like maybe I'm having an artist block, and I'm just trying to like not accept it. But also I feel like it's maybe not an artist block, or maybe it is, I don't know, like I said. And I just feel like I'm too emotional right now. I'm too much in my head. So this is gonna help us, guys. Okay, I'm gonna continue reading and I'm gonna come back, guys. Okay, guys. So actually, my bad. The chapter I just read is the Spiritual Electricity, the Basic Principles chapter. And it's just, you know, it's just already, it made me tear up because she's mentioning things that are relatable that I feel like I've been resisting and trying to avoid and take accountability for. And she's basically like not rubbing it in my face, but she's basically confirming, hey, like, this is what you've been doing, girl. Get it together now. So to sum it up, she says, working with this book, you will experience an intensive guided encounter with your own creativity, your private villains, champions, wishes, fears, dreams, hopes, and triumphs. Sorry for the dogs, guys. These are my neighbor dogs. I mean, I have dogs too, but these are actually my neighbor's dogs. They're so loud. The experience will make you excited, depressed, angry, afraid, joyous, hopeful, and ultimately more free. So it might sound very like, why am I doing this? Why do I want to put myself through these different emotions? But in order for you, because at the end of the day, being an artist, you're gonna experience these emotions whether you see them coming or not, whether you like them or not, you're going to experience these emotions. And it is good to face these emotions with some guidance, because when you face these emotions by yourself without any guidance, you don't know how to manage them. You think there's something wrong with you. You feel discouraged. You feel blocked, creatively blocked, or experience that artist block because you're like, there's something wrong with me. I don't want to do this anymore. But this helps you understand that it's okay. It's okay. You're not the only one. Experience that, because it's going to continue to happen in your life. So the more you experience it, the more you know how to face these emotions, you're not going to get that artist block. You're going to know how to handle it, and you're going to have a better plan so you don't get discouraged from being an artist, from being creative. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm going to read the next chapter, which is the basic tools. So this one's the chapter with when it says for the basic tools. And it's about this long. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a few pages, girl. But I'm going to read it. And then I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop there. The next chapter is going to be week 1. So for that, I'm going to start tomorrow. If you guys don't know, it's Wednesday today. So basically, I'm starting week 1 tomorrow, Thursday. I'm the type of person that I'm like, I'll do it Monday. But you know what? We're not doing that. We're starting today. Because there's no excuses no more, girl. Let's get to it. So I'm going to read this chapter. We're going to end it there. We're going to start tomorrow. Actually, the morning pages does have a chapter that I might have to read. So tomorrow I start fresh in correlation with the artist week book. So I think there's like, okay, so there's that week 1, recovering a sense of self. We're going to read both chapters for week 1 tomorrow. But I believe there's a chapter that I need to read. Yeah, the introduction to the Artist Way Journal. So we're going to read the introduction. I'm going to read the basic tools right now. And then I'm going to come back and I'll give you some insight of what I'm learning. And also it does help me stay on track of what I'm learning. So we're going to get to it, girl. All right, guys. So she is back. I finished reading both chapters from both books. I'm gonna start the week 1 chapter, which is basically like it goes by weeks. So week 1, we're gonna focus on one thing. Week 2, we're gonna focus on another thing. You know, things like that. So we're starting our week 1 tomorrow. I'm very tired of reading so much. I feel a little bit overwhelmed, just because it was so much knowledge. And yeah, but I feel so excited. I feel very excited, actually. If you guys hear my heater in the background, sorry guys, it's freaking cold all of a sudden. But just to recap what I read right now for the artist, for the basic tools, it's basically telling me how important it is to journal every morning, how important it is to just let out everything that I'm feeling, to have no filter, and to write it down, whether it be negative stuff, positive, nothing, like literally I don't know what to write type thing. But basically just to blur out everything that is holding me back, everything that I'm feeling. That way, once I write it down, I continue my day with a more clear head, a clearer mentality, with less baggage on me type thing. So she explained it very well, how important it is to journal. And basically she's gonna, we're gonna focus on specific things to journal about. So tomorrow I'm gonna journal for the first time again in years. She says 3 pages per day. To just write 3 pages. Just focus on writing 3 pages. Both books have a week 1 topic. So I'm gonna be reading from this book and I'm gonna be reading from this book, but then we're gonna be writing on this book only. Another thing that she mentioned that I really liked is that we need to go on artist dates, and I have not done that. Basically, she mentioned how it is important for us to talk to our inner child, to feed our inner child, and to go on dates with our inner child, whether that be going to the bookstore, going to the beach for a hike. And if my inner child, if my inner artist is like, this is too boring, like let's do something more fun, then I gotta do that. So she's basically, just encouraging us to just make it playful. This art is about being playful, having fun, not about making it a duty, not about making it stressful. And I feel like that's what's been happening with me, is that I've been so focused on growth to the point that I'm not having fun with it anymore. I'm just like, how can I grow? Why am I not growing? How can I grow? How can I become a better artist? How can I become a better live streamer? How can I become a better content creator? How can I become a better crochet artist? And instead of just having fun with it, that's how I started off, having fun with it. And this is why I want this to be this type of career for a lifetime. I want it to last for a lifetime because I love it, because I love what I'm doing, because I'm having fun, because I'm finally happy and enjoying what I'm doing. So basically I need to find that, because I literally feel like I'm having a block, an artist block, and I guess I was trying to avoid it, but reading this literally solidified that, yeah, I'm having an artist block. I admit it. I freaking admit it. And the reason why I know is because I'm doing everything that she's mentioning. I'm questioning myself. I'm doubting myself. I'm doubting my worth. I'm doubting my skills. I'm not having fun with it. I'm comparing myself. Oh, why are they growing so quickly and I'm not? It's a lot. And I'm just so glad that I could take accountability, because I feel like a lot of us cannot take accountability. I'm like that too. Sometimes I cannot take accountability, girl. But I made it a thing for myself that I need to take accountability, because as soon as you learn to take accountability, guys, like, you will just become a better version of yourself. Because now you're not hiding, you're not avoiding it, you're accepting it, and you're gonna work on it after, instead of just avoiding it and putting band-aids over it, and you're just never gonna get better from it because you're just avoiding it all the time. You get me? But yeah, guys, I'm so excited. I'm happy. I'm happy. I can't wait for tomorrow. Right now, I'm gonna work on a schedule on how I want to prepare starting next week. If you guys don't know this, I got surgery on my leg about 3 weeks ago, and I'm finally starting to feel better, and I could finally work out. I haven't worked out in 3 weeks, guys. I feel so bad, but I'm so glad that I probably gained like 2 pounds max. I'm so glad at least I didn't gain 5 pounds, because at one point, girl, I was just eating whatever, and I literally felt like I was gonna gain like weight. But thank God I only gained like around 2 pounds max. I know it because I went to the doctors and they told me my weight, and I gained like 2 pounds. So we're gonna get back to it next Monday. We're gonna start working out. This week I'm gonna just relax, well, not relax, but I'm just gonna plan out my schedule for the next week. I'm gonna plan out my live stream schedule. I'm gonna plan out my content creation schedule. I'm gonna work on my quarterly calendar, on my actual calendar that I have here, my monthly calendar, and just work on a schedule. That way I could wake up early, get my workout on, and get these morning pages started. Have some time to meditate. Make some time to pray. I need to do that every day as a ritual. I need to commit to that. I need to. And what I like about this is that it actually has a contract. Let me show you guys. So it says, I, Naughty Spider, understand that I am undertaking an intensive guided encounter with my own creativity. I commit myself to the 12-week duration of the course. I, Naughty Spider, commit to weekly reading, daily morning pages, a weekly artist day, and the fulfillment of each week's tasks. I, Naughty Spider, further understand that this course will raise issues and emotions for me to deal with. I, Naughty Spider, commit myself to excellent self-care, adequate sleep, diet, exercise, and pampering for the duration of the course. So, with that being said, we're gonna work on this structured schedule. We're gonna incorporate meditating, praying, and journaling every morning. That is gonna be our ritual before the start of our day. We're gonna eat healthier. Okay, we're gonna start exercising again. Okay, I've been exercising since the beginning of the year, so I've been pretty good on that, guys, finally. But I just took a 3-week break because of my surgery. But no more. I'm getting back to it, and I'm so happy. So we're gonna go back to working out, eating healthy, but this time the difference is we're gonna incorporate more spirituality into my life. You know, I am very spiritual, but sometimes I just like, it's not like I need to make it a ritual, and that's my problem. I don't make it a ritual. I do it like for a few weeks, and then I go back to not doing it at all, and then I fall back into feeling like crap, and then I'm like, oh my god, I need to hop back and tap into my spirituality. So this is gonna be like a lifestyle thing, and I need to make this promise to myself that this needs to be a lifestyle. Because right now I'm doing it as a temporary thing, as a momentarily thing. Like, oh, I'm just gonna do it until I feel better, and then I feel good for a few weeks, and then I go back to feeling like crap. And it's just a cycle, because it's not a lifestyle thing that I'm making. I'm not making it into a lifestyle, and I need to make it into a lifestyle. That way I can stay focused, stay creative, not have artist blocks, or I'll be able to overcome artist blocks. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, very long, a lot of talking in this series, but you know, it's for the people who it relates to. And you know, I just want to bring you in this journey, and I just want to help people out, you know, because I feel like I need guidance, and I just appreciate people who help me out, you know. And I just want to help people. I want to inspire you guys. I want to help you guys out. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys have any tips, give me tips too, girl. I'm human. I need them tips, girl. Either way, have a good one, guys. Stay blessed. Tap into your spirituality, guys. And buy the books. And maybe we could do this together, guys. And we're back. So guys, we are officially gonna be on week 2 tomorrow. So the next episode that you will see in a week is going to be about week 2. Now guys, oh my gosh, so I'm doing like our weekly check-ins. I guess every week we have a check-in to check in how we've progressed, how we're feeling, the morning pages that we have done, if we've been keeping up, if we have been doing them. Guys, I'm doing good, you know. Okay, so we're gonna do our check-in together, so I could like give you I don't know, like we'll do our weekly check-ins together. So first question, how many days this week did you do your morning pages? I honestly skimmed through it right now. I looked at it, and I did about 4 pages out of 7 this week. I didn't do 3 full pages. Only the first 2 days I did 3 full pages, but on day 3 I was busy. I didn't make time for it, and that is my freaking fault. I should be making time for it. On day 4, 5, and 6 I didn't do anything. On day 7, which is today, I made some time to focus on that and to put in some work, you know, because I do want to get right spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Of course physically, but this is more like mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, how I'm trying to get healthier. I've been going to the gym, so I'm happy for that. So we're still working on our physical health, of course. But guys, yeah, I did 4 out of 7. Okay. Then she says 7 out of 7. We always hope. How was the experience for you? Honestly, the experience was good. I miss journaling. I feel like it's very helpful. It releases a lot of stress. It releases a lot of negative thoughts that are in my mind bothering me all week, all day. So that is why this is necessary. I feel like that's why I didn't write during day 4, 5, and 6, because 1, I was very busy. I didn't make time for it. 2, I just felt like I didn't need to release any stress. I feel like I had released enough stress the prior days, but even though I shouldn't be thinking that way, I should still be doing what I do. But yeah, I just felt like I was good. Like, I didn't need to release any more stress. I feel like I released enough stress. You get me? Anyways, I'm not gonna continue to think that way, though. I'm gonna continue to do my daily journaling, because that's how I will become a better artist. That's how I will release a lot of stress. You get me? Okay, second question. Did you do your artist date this week? I did my artist date last Saturday, but I guess it doesn't count because I started on Sunday. So today I will do my artist day. I'm actually gonna finish editing some videos. This video, I'm gonna finish editing another video. I'm gonna post some videos, which is probably gonna take me like 5 hours. So it's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Around 4 p.m. I should be done. So then after that, I will do my artist day. I will go buy some yarn like I love. I'm gonna buy some like school supplies, just because I want some sticky notes, some cool index cards, new gel pens. I'm gonna buy a new projector too for the background of my background, because the projector that I had messed up, it broke, so I need to buy a new one. So I'm just buy a little few things for my business, and honestly I feel like I love doing that. It makes me happy, and I feel like it's just the best artist day. It's buying a coffee, buying some matcha, and just, you know, enjoying my day. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna do that today, but technically I did do it last week on Saturday, the day before the journaling. Yes, of course, we hope, always hope, and yet artist dates can be remarkably difficult to allow yourself. What did you do? How did it feel? So like I said, I went to go buy yarn, but today that's what we're gonna do. But if we count last week, it felt good. It felt good to know that I was purposely on an artist date. It felt good that I was purposely doing this to make myself feel better. Yes, of course, I had to buy the yarn, but knowing that it was like an artist date made me feel just like it was a good way of caring for myself, of loving myself. So I liked it. I enjoyed it. It made me feel very good, and it made me feel like I need to do more for myself, and I need to set an actual artist date, like going to the park, you know, having a picnic date with myself, going to a coffee shop. So we're gonna be working on that, and we're gonna be doing that. Were there any other issues this week that you consider significant for your recovery? Describe them. So yeah, there's been a lot of great things that have been happening to me, guys. Before I started this journaling, this course, I was going through a lot. I had just recovered surgery. I was struggling in my art, in my career, and I don't want to get into it right now, you know, too much, because I feel like some people don't have my best interest, and I need to be careful on that, on how much I share. Which reminds me, I'm gonna be deleting or making a lot of videos private, because I'm getting more people to support me, and I don't want them to make fun of me or do this and that, right? So I just realized that the issues that I have is that, not issues, but I need to be aware of people that I allow in my circle. I've always been very aware in real life, but in the streaming world, in the content creation world, in the influencer world, in the crochet niche world, collaborating with other creators is very important and very crucial. So I need to be very careful who I allow in my circle, how I allow them to treat me. All of those things are just very important, and I'm continuing to be aware. I'm aware, but I just need to be careful. I need to be careful. And those are one of the issues, not issues, but something that I could think of this week that I thought of. But other than that, I feel like this week was so good. There was so many fruits that came to life. I feel like my hard work is starting to pay off. It was slowly starting to pay off, and I feel like it's really paying off, you know, slowly but surely. And I just gotta keep my head up high, and I gotta continue to be positive and just keep it going and not give up and stay consistent and stay true to myself, no matter how many people try to put their negative opinion in my head, their negative thoughts about what I'm doing. No matter how many negative opinions, comments come my way, I need to be resilient, and I need to remember who I am and why I'm doing these things, okay? Because that's what it comes with becoming an influencer, live streaming, becoming a content creator, a well-known content creator. It comes with a lot of criticism, a lot of people's opinions, negative comments. Some people like don't even want to give me my flowers. They want to make it seem like, you know, like I'm not credible. And it's like, what the heck? Like, I guess you've seen the whole progress. I don't get why you don't want to give me my flowers. You've seen the whole progress. Like, what? It's confusing me. But at the same time, I'm not here to just focus on proving people. You know, if you don't freaking believe it, then you don't believe it. I don't care. If you don't believe that my hard work is paying off, that I've been working so hard, then that is not my problem. If you don't want to believe it, don't believe it. If you want to gossip about me in the back, go ahead and gossip. Because I know who I am. I know how much work I'm putting in. I know how many nights I'm spending no sleep, losing hella sleep. I know what I'm doing. And, yeah. Yeah. So, guys, with that being said, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. We are going to continue to week 2 tomorrow. So happy we're done with week 1 officially of this The Artist Way course. I hope you guys are liking this series. I'm going to continue to post videos. Maybe some of you will like it, some of you won't. Some of you need to hear it. Some of you probably buy the book and do it with me. Catch up, girl. And yeah, let's do it together, guys. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. Comment down below. Any questions, any suggestions, any criticism. But other than that, guys, I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you for spending another week with me, another video with me. And I will continue to post more and more vlogs, more tutorials, and more of these series. It's just I've been really focusing on the TikTok world and live streaming, because you know, that is very important to me, and I see myself growing a bit faster there and a bit more. However, I am growing here on YouTube, and we love YouTube forever because YouTube is dope and it is so awesome. But other than that, guys, oh, before I let you go, look, I got a tattoo, guys, for Friday the 13th. It was so cheap. And I got a tattoo right here too. You probably can't see, but it's a spider. It's behind my ear, so you can't really see it, which I love it because it's like hidden, unless I like do this. Other than that, have a good one, guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.